A pleasant afternoon to you in the Philippines and a pleasant morning here in Doha, Qatar. I am Esloyo and I am currently the president of the Philippine Nurses Association here in Qatar. I would like to express, of course, my appreciation and gratitude to Mr. Alfondaga, the current PNA Region 8 President, as well as Mr. Carl Rosales for inviting me to share my experience regarding COVID-19 vaccination. Well, I will be sharing to you my experiences with regard to COVID-19 vaccination. Let me share to you in three aspects: before, during, and after the vaccination. At first, before I received the vaccine last month, or maybe 2 months ago, I was a bit hesitant to do the vaccination. It's because that I am not knowledgeable about the vaccine. But when I tried to enlist myself to be scheduled at that time, I tried to read literatures as well as the clinical trial study with regard to the vaccination. And then I also asked my friends who had the vaccination prior and asked their experiences with regard to this matter. And I thought that, okay, it's okay, the research goes well, the study is okay, and the side effects are not that bad. So okay, I went to my scheduled date, and it was just a simple vaccination actually. It was a sort of 0.3 ml of Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine that was injected to my left arm at the time. So yeah, it's just a simple, like flu vaccination. As what I have told you, the vaccination is just simple, like an ordinary vaccination, like a flu vaccination, pneumococcal vaccination. And what happens during the vaccination, I'm in my point number 2, that they will observe you. Okay, maybe about 20 to 30 minutes of observation. But of course, before they give the vaccine, they need to make sure that you have no allergies or any contraindications based on their policies. And they will also get your vital signs. For those who have hypertension, they may not be able to give you that kind of vaccine because they don't want any mess or they don't want any comorbidities that would affect the vaccination. So after I did the vaccine, after they gave me the vaccine, they observed me for about 20 minutes and I felt okay, as if there was nothing unusual. So I was there having my phone and talking to someone, and then yeah, so far there was nothing significant that happened that time. So that ends my first dose of the COVID-19 vaccination. Well, actually, just to inform you regarding the side effect after my first dose, I didn't experience any unusuality. Okay, there was no fever, there was no rashes or anything that makes me try to that needs emergency situation. What I just experienced was muscle soreness on the injection site. And that's all. I wasn't able to lift my hands well, but maybe after 24 hours or after one day, I was able to do my activities of daily living well, without any hindrance or any hesitation. So that was the good thing during the first dose of vaccination. However, after the 21 days, or after 3 weeks, I was scheduled again to receive my second dose of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. Wonder why? What happened? So with regard to the second dose of COVID-19 vaccine, actually the process is the same as the first dose. But what I experienced regarding the signs and symptoms, or maybe the side effects of the second dose of COVID-19 vaccine was far different compared to the first one. Watch this video for my recordings.
Hi, good afternoon po. Ako po si Vesa, isa po akong nurse dito sa Qatar, and isa po ako sa mga masuswerteng naka-receive ng COVID vaccine dahil isa ako sa mga volunteer swabber po dito sa Qatar. First few days, like 6 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, wala po ako masyadong na-feel na effect ng medication or the vaccine. Pero Like after 2 weeks, nagkaroon ako ng flu-like symptoms. Then, 2 days lang naman, nawala na rin siya. Nag-increase lang ako ng oral fluid intake ko. Then, nawala din siya na ganun lang. Then, everything went fine until my second dose. Yun po, thank you!
It's me, Peach. So I just want to tell you about my experience regarding the second dose of COVID-19 vaccine. Actually, it's about 21 hours since I had my COVID-19 vaccine second dose. What I really am feeling right now is that I am not feeling well compared to the first dose of vaccine. Actually, both vaccines gave me muscle soreness on the injection site, and yeah, that's it. But the second one, aside from the muscle soreness or muscle fatigue, I'm having some chills. I'm having chills right now. I'm feeling cold, and I don't know actually where this chills is coming from. Either it is stress related or COVID-19 vaccine related. I'm expecting myself actually to have fever in a matter of hours, but I will not be taking any antibiotic for this matter because I'm not a person who really immediately takes any medication. I'll be just healing naturally. But for now, I'll just going to give you an update, okay? And I'll just be resting for now.
Hello. It's been 19 hours after my second dose of COVID vaccine, and I feel feverish. I'm having body pains. Yeah. I think I'm also having joint pains. Update later. Good morning. This is 34 hours after the second dose of COVID vaccine. And I'm feeling a lot better. No more soreness in my arm, no more headache, nothing. No body pains, no joint pains. So everything's well.
Kamusta? So this is Peach again. So just to give you an update regarding my second dose of COVID-19 vaccination. Actually, it's about 36 hours post my second dose. As of the moment, I'm feeling better now compared siguro last night. Okay, from the 21st hour until maybe 29th hour. So, in conclusion, COVID-19 vaccine, like any other vaccine, has side effects. Okay? The side effects are a bit as normal compared to other vaccines like muscle soreness in the injection site, some sort of feverish feeling or chills, and the rest may experience some, headaches, or some people may experience some muscle pain. It's a unique experience. However, as you can see me right now, I'm standing to you, I'm speaking my testimony, and my colleagues as well have experienced it. So I mean to say that what you are witnessing is that COVID-19 vaccine is safe, and it is not as what we have seen in the media, that it has other claims that could put us into a haphazard situation. So I urge people that before you go into something, you have to read, you have to discover, and to do some research, as well as ask people who have experienced such situations in order for you to have a more reliable data and a more well-differentiated and diverse views of a certain situation. So what are the challenges that we can see from this perspective? Number one, of course, this is just based on my opinion. Number one is the issues with regard to previous vaccines that we had in the Philippines before. Remember the dengue outbreak? The second one is the lack of knowledge of the people with regard to the vaccine, especially that the news all around the world and the social media have been a platform with regard to quote-unquote fake news. And third is the cost, considering that here in Qatar, the vaccine is free. I hope in the near future or in the coming months, the Philippines might be able to procure something, the vaccine that is cost-effective or even free for all people. So I think those are the issues that we need to face right now, especially the nurses who are the ones giving the vaccines. I urge you nurses, yes, you who are watching this right now, to learn more about COVID-19 vaccine, to experience COVID-19 vaccine if there is a vaccine, and share your experience to all your constituents and even to the community in order for them to be more knowledgeable, and considering that you nurses are acting as frontliners. Okay? So aside from that, when you have the vaccine already, try to do some research with regard to their sentiments or experiences with regard to side effects or any complaints with regard to the vaccine. In this way, we will be expanding the knowledge. We will not remain stagnant, because nursing is a complex profession that requires us to be more innovative in such ways that will improve not only ourselves, but of course, the welfare of all Filipino nurses and the community they serve. Thank you.